I must recognize the distinguished presence of our Governor General, Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, my colleagues, heads of government of the Currency Union, and in particular the Chair of the Monetary Council, Mr. Gaston Brown, and family members of Sir Dwight. There is a well-known sage advice that encourages us as human beings to give those persons who we love, care for, or admire their flowers while they are alive. This certainly was the intent when in the early part of 2016, the Monetary Council appointed a legacy committee to put forward ideas by which we could honor the contributions that Sir Dwight Venner had made, not only to the ECCB, but to the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union and the wider Caribbean as a whole. Unfortunately, Sir Dwight, as he was affectionately called, passed to the great beyond before the activities that were planned in his honor were brought to fruition. One of such activities was the naming of the Phase 1 building here on the compound of the bank headquarters as the Sir Dwight Venner Building. The naming of the building in Sir Dwight's honor is indeed a fitting tribute to his sterling service, especially given the fact that the building is the first one to be erected under his governorship. The visionary nature of the man, shown from early in his tenure at the bank, when it was recognized that the bank had outgrown the space that was provided for its use to the point where the offices were located in several buildings across beautiful Bastia. The successful completion of the Phase 1 building, which was officially opened in October 1994, 5 years after his assuming the governorship, then brought all departments of the bank under a single roof and one compound. This undoubtedly would have improved the overall efficiency, productivity, and security of the bank. Sir Dwight's passing was a tremendous shock to all of us. In the days and weeks thereafter, we were reminded of what we all knew, but perhaps sometimes took for granted: that Sir Dwight was a scholar, that he was a regionalist, one who believed that integration was the way to go. He was an OECS man, too limited. He was a Caribbean man, and most importantly, a family man. Our region has lost one of its strongest advocates for regional integration and Caribbean unity, primarily among the Eastern Caribbean states. His role in the establishment of sister organizations of the bank, the Eastern Caribbean Home Mortgage Bank, the Eastern Caribbean Institute of Banking, and the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange, all of which are housed here on the bank's compound, will not be forgotten. Sir Dwight saw these institutions from their birth to their present status of being well-established and respected organizations that have helped to modernize the financial architecture of the currency union. His 26 years as governor of the bank was not an easy road, especially during the aftermath of the global economic and financial crisis. It was a trying time, but with his sterling leadership, the banking sector throughout the currency union and the EC currency remained stable, and for that we are all grateful. The 8-point plan that he prescribed to take us out of the crisis is still of enduring value and has remained the blueprint for action by the Monetary Council and its member states. As we all know, Sir Dwight's dedication and commitment to his beliefs and the region did not go unnoticed. The accolades that were bestowed upon him, such as the Commander of the British Empire, the Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, ECCB, and an honorary degree from his alma mater were a testament to the appreciation of his distinguished service and stewardship to the region. Sir Dwight, the people's man, he had an infectious laugh and an ability to relate to persons from all walks of life. He was a diplomat when he needed to be. I can say that the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, as with the people from the rest of the currency union, are deeply saddened by the loss of Sir Dwight. He was indeed a great man and one that we will always remember. On behalf of the people of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis, and on my own behalf and that of my cabinet, I once again extend our sincerest condolences to the family of the late Sir Dwight and to the ECCB family. Sir Dwight was a giant leader whose footprints have left an indelible mark on the economic and financial landscape of each of the 8 countries making up our currency union. We thank him for his outstanding service to all of our people, and I am honored and humbled to be a part of this ceremony, which gives recognition in a meaningful way to the service that the late Sir Dwight had given to the people of the region. May his legacy live on, and in the naming of the building in his honor, we can be reminded of all that he stood for, his values and ambitions, as we go about our daily business in creating stronger economies at home and across the Eastern Caribbean. May it please you, I thank you.